For years, they have dominated at countless Comic-Cons. Now they are committed to bringing the experience back in a whole new way.
Absolutely.
There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the two greatest showmen in modern comics. Join us for another exciting episode of Kicking It with Onrie and Kevin, the live shopping show. Victory Seekers, you're watching Kicking It with Onrie and Kevin. I'm your host, Onrie Compan. Great to see you all today. It's Cyber Monday. We got lots of great things going on today. I just received a huge shipment of books from California. Kevin did too. We're going to start busting that stuff out today. We got great deals for you guys. Lots of awesome stuff going on. But before we get started, I want to tell you guys a couple things we got going on today. So, since it's Cyber Monday, I have decided to sweeten the pot a little bit. The first person who spends over $150 with me today between now and Kevin's show will get a free copy of Eastern Shin Warrior and Defender, the first graphic novel. I don't have the copy here, but I will show you. It's just in the other room here. This copy will actually come signed by me, the artist, and my co-writer, David Anthony Kraft. I have that. I have like a ton of these books back there. But they are limited, and we typically sell them for $75 a pop. We're going to do it for you guys for free if you spend over $150 with us today. So you're getting $75 for shopping with us and spending $150. I think that's a crazy deal. But on top of that, we got a lot of great stuff related to Eastern Shin going on today, and we also got other free giveaways for you. Every time you buy anything, every unique customer gets this holiday card here designed by my son Max, as well as these signed and numbered sketch cards of Warline. This is Scavenger right here. This is the main next series. So you guys get this stuff for free. I think that's pretty awesome stuff. So without further ado, let's bust out the rack here. Joseph, Mike, good to see you guys. We got some eyes here. Let's see if we can put some comics in your hands today, guys. We got great deals. All right, and we're gonna do a couple of things too. All right, all you guys got to do is call 10 for 10. You call 10 for 10. I pull 10 single issues from my long boxes back there. It's random stuff. The value of the books is guaranteed to be over $1. It's crazy. I know. What's wrong with me, right? You guys are getting 10 comics for $10. All you got to do is just call it. The next thing, if you want two random trades, all you got to do is say 15. 15 for 2, you get 2 trades, 2 graphic novels that are each valued at 50% off of what their cover price is. And I will pull it for you live on the show. Trish, good to see you. Mr. Mason, good to see you too. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Overall, I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'm hoping that you guys are looking forward to a great and harmonious holiday season. So without further ado, let's start busting out the good stuff, huh? So the first book I got up here, Chris, I think you're going to like this. This is called Survivor, Our Own Story. Now, when I was making marks, I came across this other book done by another gentleman who wrote about his Russian Jewish grandfather. His name is Alex Teplish. And this is his grandfather's story. It also comes signed by him as well. Look at that. And it's got some great artwork in it. And it's Soviet World War II stuff told from the perspective of Jewish people. And Alex, he goes into great detail and really writes about the history and of what happened back there. Now, here's the interesting thing. Compared to Marx fought on the front lines in Moscow. I'm not quite sure where Aron fought, but regardless, these guys served on different fronts, so their stories are very different. And it's almost like seeing things from the Army's perspective as opposed to like the Marine Corps' perspective, because if you look at the U.S. and how we engaged in World War II, we were fighting that war on 2 fronts. We were fighting on the Eastern Front in the Pacific Theater, and we were also fighting on the European front as well. So it's two different perspectives. Well, the Russians were doing the same thing. They were fighting the war from all directions, but mainly they were focused on repelling the Nazi invasion from their country. So this is a really cool book. I just got this in the other day. This is some sick stuff here, guys. And this is a signed book. I'm going to assume that Alex charges $25 for this. I'm just going to pick that number out of here. But it's Cyber Monday. I want to get this book into your hands. So I'm going to knock $5 off the cover price. $20, it's yours. You get a signed graphic novel. How can you go wrong with that, guys? Call it as you see it. I got you covered, guys. Yes, you did spend part of it with me. Thank you so much, Trish. And it's always a pleasure spending time with you and talking to you. I really enjoyed our conversation earlier, even though my brain is scatterbrained because I don't know if you guys, I didn't tell you this, but it looks like I'm in the same room, but I'm actually in a completely different room, and I changed things around completely. And as a result of that, things are a little bit still not completely 100% in place, but I'm so much happier with this setup now. And our internet situation is still being resolved, but we are working on it. But anyway, just so you know, there's lots going on and lots of great stuff. So, and one thing I didn't think about as I was doing this, I try and make you guys make it visible for you guys. You'll do a 10 for 10, Mr. Mason. I got you on that. One thing I've been trying to do lately is make sure that you guys can see these posters up here because they are for sale too. And I'm going to move the camera over because I really want you to pay attention to this one here. I could actually show you guys. We got all these prints for sale. I just dug these out as I was moving this weekend because my wife finally kicked me out of the house. And she said, you're not allowed to have your office here anymore. Go have an office somewhere else. So I'm still married to her and I still live in the same house. I sleep there. I just don't work there anymore. So, hey, I got it. But I'm in a bigger place now, and it's pretty cool because I can pull out stuff that I normally don't have. Let's check out this sexy print right here we got for sale. Posters are going for $10, folks. $10, and that's it. And this comes signed by me and the artist. See, I'll sign this as well. You get a free gin sketch. All of these prints are available. All you guys got to do is call it as you see it. Let me know which one you want, and I'll pull it for you, all right? So Mr. Mason's doing 10 for 10. I'm going to pull those for you real quick. And if you guys are watching the show right now and you see something else up there that you want me to pull, you just let me know and I'll do it. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, man. I got you, Mr. Mason. I got you all day. I got some really good stuff for you, brother. All right. You wanted a 10 for 10? I'm pulling out a 10 for 10. Check out what I got for you, brother. I got the whole run of S.H.I.E.L.D. right here. This is number one. So S.H.I.E.L.D. is basically, this is a really cool story. It's done by Jonathan Hickman, and it covers the history of S.H.I.E.L.D. and how it stretches back to like the beginning of time, and like how Galileo was like a member of S.H.I.E.L.D. and like how Leonardo da Vinci was too, and like everybody was a part of this and helped evolve it. So check this out. You got the whole run of this. The first issue is being sold for $4. The second issue is $3. The third issue is $3. The fourth issue is $3. The fifth issue is a $3 book, and the sixth issue is $3. You got the whole set, the whole story and everything for $1 for each one. And then I threw in this. I threw in Hawkman number 40, number 41, The Flash number 198, and 200. You got all these books for $10. 10 comics for $10. I pull random stuff. It's a beautiful thing, Mr. Mason. I appreciate it. I'm going to put that over for you, sir. And we're going to get back to checking out what we got on the racks here, baby. I love it. Hang on, Mr. Mason. All right. Mr. Juarez, good to see you. I gotta take care of you guys. I want everybody to be silent for a moment. Y'all just hush up a moment because we got Marvin Juarez in the room, And when Marvin Juarez is in the room, we all got a hush for him. Why? Because he won our auction last week for Spawn #1 and Spider-Man #1. So let's all give Mr. Juarez a moment of silence here and respect to this great man here who got those books. So thank you, Mr. Juarez. We appreciate you. You're like the Santa Claus of Hunter Killer Collectibles. All right, let's keep going over here. What else we got here? I know I'm being stupid. I'm sorry. It's this is the best part is I could justify being dumb by coming on this show and saying dumb things. All right, rather than just thinking them as I go through my day. See. All right. Well, anyway, this is what I got here. I got Venom: The Enemy Within. I have the full run here. And what are we doing this for? So it's a 3-issue series. And I really like this first issue cover. This is a pretty tight cover. I know you appreciate it. I hope I gave you a laugh. Yo, what's up, Josh? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. All right. So, yes, we got Venom here. There's Morbius. There's Demo Goblin. We got a whole party of bad guys here. And I just want to see who worked on this. Oh, guys, this cover's dope, too. When you run your fingers over Venom's eyes and anything that's white on this cover, it's got this like coarse feel to it. I don't know what that is. Maybe you guys do. But hey, check it out. There's an advertisement for Lethal Enforcers. I like this game. I remember I got it. I was thinking that I could be like Bruce Willis and like sit behind my TV and shoot, but I realized like I literally had to stand in front of the screen, so it took all that dynamic moving out of it, and it was really disappointing. But anyway, hey, Lethal Enforcers. Bruce Jones, a phenomenal writer, by the way, guys. Bruce Jones and Bob McLeod. And glow-in-the-dark cover. It's a glow-in-the-dark cover. That's right. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. So Bruce Jones, he's one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite writers, to be honest with you. This Hulk run was awesome, and I used to have that issue. It was like it started in like Hulk 34. It was part of one of the reboots or whatever, but it was really good stuff. I really love Bruce Jones, and I have a feeling you're gonna like his take on Venom. I got The Enemy Within, and I'm gonna do this for you guys for $15. It's $5 a pop. You get the whole run, $15. I was gonna do this. I'm gonna knock it down to 15. Why? Because it's Cyber Monday. What up, dog? Good to see you, Kevin. Guys, Kevin's gonna be on the show tonight with me. We're gonna have a great time together. So if you guys think it's wild right now, just being here with me, it gets way more wild when Kevin comes on. He's got his own batch of stuff that came in from our LA poll, and he's got some really, really solid stuff. I can't wait for you guys to see what he's pulled out. He's really excited to sell some comics to you guys, and he's hanging out here and watching me make a fool out of myself. But anyway, while that's all happening, $15 on this, guys. $15. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Marvin. Mary, it's because I worship you, my brother. I worship you. Thank you, sir. $15 on that. All righty. Okay, let's keep moving here. If you really want to take something off my back, guys, really, really, really do. Yeah, no worries, Chris. Guys, call what you want. I just love the fact that you're hanging out here with me. That means so much to me. We have a lot of people in the house right now, and that means more to me than you guys can know. Even if you guys don't buy anything, if you're just chilling here, that's cool too. I love spending time with you guys. This is what I'm here to do. This is my full-time grind, being here with you guys. This is what I get to call making an honest living. All right. Now, check it out. This is a book I really want to get off. And Kevin, if you're watching right now, tell everybody how badly I want to sell these books right here. I'm going to just keep showing these off until they move because we've already sold a whole ton of these. This is my last set here of Apama, the Undiscovered Animal, by my main man, Ted Sikora. Ted Sikora hailing from Cleveland. Ohio, just outside of it in Akron. And he created this superhero. And this superhero is a Pama. And the Pama is kind of like a cross between Spider-Man and Taxi Driver. And it's all signed by Ted. You get all 5 of these issues signed by Ted. And Ted is a big fan of Spider-Man like me. Here's what we're willing to do on this. So this is my last set of 1 through 5. This is creator-owned work, guys. What better way to show your patriotism for this great nation than to buy these books right here? And let me get rid of them so Ted will buy me dinner. Hopefully he'll buy me dinner. He should buy me dinner. But here's what you should buy. You should buy a Pama 1 through 5. It's just $20 for the whole set. Every comic comes signed. It's all ready to go. I can have this right on your front doorstep. Please, so I can go out in front of Ted. This is the best way I know how to sell his stuff, is just to, oh, we got Kurt Imhoff in the house. Sorry, sir. We're going to need to make sure you have a security detail on you in order to show and make sure you don't hurt yourself while typing into the thank you, Mr. Mason. We got a Pama. Beautiful. This is great. I get to message Ted now, and he can watch this part of the show and watch how I sold his stuff. This is beautiful. Thank you so much, Mr. Mason. Thank you. Finally. Yay. We got a Pama into someone's hands. This is fantastic. All right. Excellent. Thank you so much, Mr. Mason. Now, for all you wrestling fans out there, I know Kurt loved wrestling. He still loves wrestling. He likes putting on leotards and wrestling with other people. And that's how he is a security detail. And we got this WWF superstar from Super Genius. This is written by Mick Foley, straight up. And Aletha Martinez is the artist on this. And it's wrestling comics. No, this is done by Kurt's mom. Kurt's mom would like this book. You shut up. Anyway, WWF stars, this is what we're doing on this. I'm doing this for $5. Call it as you see it. I got you covered. We got WWF superstars from Super Genius, written by Mick Foley. Do I got Geminis? I don't believe I have a Gemini. But I do have Jade Street. Jade Street. First issue. This is actually signed by Katie Rex. I had her on my show a while ago. This is kind of like a cool comic over here. I have absolutely no idea what it's about, but this is what I'm going to do for you guys. I'm going to do this book for $2 today. $2 on this book. Jade Street, call it as you see it. Cardboard shipping boxes. Yeah, you know what? I will get them for you. I got some. I got you covered. I'm going to make sure you're taken care of, Mr. Mason. Don't worry. All right, so we got Jade Street #1 going for $2. $2. That's it. Just $2, not $1, but $2 right here, folks. That's 50% off the cover price of this book, which is $4. See, it's right here. $3.99. Honor's doing it for $2. $2. $2. All right, Mike, we got you. Excellent. Thank you, sir. Mr. Bengston. Got you, brother. Jade Street. Got it. $2 on that book. $2. Now it is gone. It is gone now. Next book I got, this is actually really tight. Kurt, if you're watching, you should actually pay attention to this. This is called Three Jokers. And Three Jokers is basically a really cool story where Batman discovers that there's not one Joker, but there's actually multiple Jokers. And it's not so much of a universal pull as it is kind of like a concept of like, how does the Joker stay unpredictable? Well, he's not just one person, he's three people. And the artwork in here is really, really good. And it ties to a lot of stuff that was done in The Killing Joke. Oh, I can see we perked your interest, Mr. Imhoff. That's great. Why don't you just sit back and read something else? Read this. All right. Anyway, this is what we got going on for three jokers right here. I hate you so much. That's the joke. All right, we got all three issues going for $25, guys. This is the Red Hood variant. This is the comedian variant of issue 2, and we have the comedian. Or sorry, this is the serious Joker for issue 2, and then we have the comedian for number 3. Oh boy! God darn it! Stupid Kurt. Let's see what else we got here. I have this book right here. This is interesting. This is done by Ben Templesmith, and it's called M. Hatter, The Looking Glass Wars. And you guys all know Ben Templesmith. He's the guy who drew 30 Days a Night. He's the co-creator of that alongside Steve Niles. I don't know if you guys ever saw it. It was a vampire movie, and the graphic novel was really, really fantastic. Very bloody stuff. It's a good read. And let's see what we're doing on this. $5 today, folks. $5 on Hatter M. Call it as you see it. That's a $5 graphic novel, soft cover, brand new book, brand spanking new. 5 Daylors. Daylors. Kurt, I know you're watching and I know you're laughing. Ha ha. Moron idiot. All right. Hatter M is going through the Looking Glass. Volume 1. It is going for $5. Call it as you see it. I got you covered. This is what happens when my friends start watching. Hatter at $5. Gotcha. Thank you, Mr. Mike. Look at this, guys. I'm having like a perfect pull here. All right. Excellent. Next up, let's see. I got Fight Club 2 right here. This is a big, fat graphic novel right here. And Fight Club 2, let's see what in this. It takes place like years later, and like Jack, or was it Jack or Tyler, who was really Tyler Durden, he's like moved on with his life and he's got a kid and stuff. And the Tyler Durden personality, the Brad Pitt personality, comes back into his life and starts like messing around and doing stuff. It's interesting. If you're into like multiple personality stuff, and if you liked Fight Club, I think you'll enjoy Fight Club 2. Features artwork by Cameron Stewart. And let's see, what is this normally going for? This is normally a $30 book, guys. I'm doing it today for 50% off. 50% off. It's $15 right here, folks, for Fight Club number 2. Fight Club 2, hardcover book, David Mack cover, Cameron Stewart artwork inside. We are doing this bad boy at $15. Call it as you see it. Boom. Check that out. It's like 300 million pages, millions and millions. Oh my God, this book actually has page numbers in it too. That's quite exciting because a lot of comics now, they lack page numbers. I don't know why that's become a trend, but they don't have page numbers. So I'm pretty excited to see that Fight Club 2 has page numbers. And I'll tell you what, guys, no one claims this. I'm going to bring this back up to cover price. Next up, we got Wonder Woman stomping on Batman's head, and Wonder Woman the Hikatea. And let's see, what's this about? Let's see what it's all about. Princess Diana of Themyscira. I messed that up. Thrown to the world at large as majestic Wonder Woman, unwittingly must provide safe harbor to Danielle Wells, a good girl with a bad past. Wonder Woman must protect and teach her supplicant, as the Hikatea is the covenant that, if broken, will bring the wrath of the gods down upon her. And all the while, Gotham City's Cape Crusader, the Batman, is duty bound on his mission to bring Danielle to justice. And so here we go. This is kind of like an interesting story. There's some conflict in here. Now, check it out, guys. Normally, we do this at $17.95. Today, we are doing this for $10. I like to see you come out here and read a book. I'd be so proud if you. All right, this is going for $10 right now. Normally, we sell this at $18. In fact, I'll knock $1 off. I'm going to go 50% all the way. $9 on this book. $9. Call it as you see it. That's a cool J.G. Jones cover, by the way, and I think he did the interiors of this too. That's through Wanted. Next up, I got this fun little Spider-Man. We got Wonder Woman. Thank you, Angela. I got you. Good to see you, my dear. Boom. Got you. Look at that. Angela at 10. All righty. Let's keep moving. Where was I? Where did I pull? Okay, we started off there. Oh, this Spider-Man's. Okay, check it out. Mr. Mason, if you're watching again, I got a great deal for you. I got these reader copies of Amazing Spider-Man 154, 165, 176, 178. That's a cool cover right there. And 187. And I'm going to do all 5 of these comics today for just $10 for the whole set. Now, normally, even though these are damaged reader copy books, I know I can get them at $5 a piece, but I'm going to do them today for only $2 a piece. So, boom, right here. And you get some old classic Spider-Mans. These are great reader copies. They are beat up, so, you know, if you're going to look into getting these graded, you're probably going to be disappointed with the results. But if you're going to just look through them and enjoy them, I mean, guys, this is some classic Spider-Man stuff. You got Len Wein and Sal Buscema on Amazing Spider-Man. Can't go wrong with that. The legendary Len Wein, who created Wolverine, you know, writing Spider-Man. You got Ross Andrew, one of my favorite Spider-Man artists of all time. And the reason why I like them so much, I opened up to a good spot. I think the key to making a good Spider-Man story is to really tell a good Peter Parker story. And the stuff that Jerry Conway and Len and Roy and Stan were all doing back in the day was they were telling really good Peter Parker stories and how his life as Spider-Man was affected by it. So we got all 5 of these Spider-Man comics going today for only $10, $10. Call it as you see it. I got you covered. And while we're on our Spider-Man kick here, might as well tell you guys about this bad boy here, this nice set of comics right here. This is a piece of my childhood right here. This is Web of Spider-Man 95, Spirits of Vengeance number 5, Web of Spider-Man 96, and Spirits of Vengeance number 7. This is called the Spirits of Venom run. So this is a run of books. This is a full arc right here. Normally, I would do these at about $15. I see these selling on eBay right now for about $20. But since it is Black Cyber Monday, Black Cyber Friday Monday, and it's the holidays, this is what I'm going to do for you guys today. $10 on these books. Call it as you see it. Spirits of Venom. Spirits of Venom for $10. Call it as you see it. I got you covered. I really like this cover, by the way. It's a dope cover. I remember being in 4th grade, and I went over to the comic shop and I picked this up. This is a good one. And my buddy Kurt was over there, and he's like, "Hey, do you have a Lamborghini? Here, look, here. You should buy this comic. Here, let me read all your comics, play all your video games, and eat all the food in your fridge, and you get grounded." Here. Oh, Bercy. All right. Next up, I got this really nice cover over here. It's Amazing Spider-Man 315. So you're gonna go with Spirits of Venom, Marvin? I can pull that for you, just let me know. So I got Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Gwen number 25, that is, but it's this cool kind of like, what is this? Are these what lenticular covers are? Where the, it's got the holographic 3D switches over. So 1 minute it's one thing and the next minute it's something else. And am I frozen here? Can you guys see me? All right. Okay. All right, I got you on that, Marvin. Anyway, I got this before I pull that for you. I got Spider-Gwen number 25. This is the homage to Amazing Spider-Man number 315. This is going for $15, folks. Call it as you see it. Marvin, I got you on that. And Kurt, I got you on shutting up. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. You just piped down back there. Love you, buddy. All right. Next up, I got the DC Holiday Special right here. The DC Holiday Special features work by various creators, and it just does. It's the 2018 edition, and it's got all kinds of different stories in here, from featuring your favorite DC characters. I think there's a breakdown of who the creators who worked on this are. They have Paul Dini, Heath Corson, let's see, Ben Hunziker, Tim Seeley, I think. There's a whole ton of creators that contributed to this. This is the holiday special from DC Comics. It has a cover price of $9.99. It is a worn copy. So I'm willing to let this go for $4, guys. $4 that you're saving over 50% on this bad boy. $4. Call it as you see it. DC Holiday Special. Holidays are here. All right, next up, I got Batman Court of the Owls. This is a great trade right here. Mike, I got you on that. Boom. Look at this, guys. You cleaned me out of house and home over here. This is outstanding. Boom shakalaka. Here are more comics for you. Let's keep going here. This is actually a pretty awesome art, guys. Batman from the New 52 relaunch. This is the first arc here. It's done by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. Kevin totally sold one of these a couple weeks ago, as a matter of fact. And this is one of my favorite Batman arcs. And I kid you not, we actually have the first print run of this. Yeah, you got it too. I got the whole print run for you, Josh. I have the first issues 1 through 11. I have the whole Court of the Owls thing. That's something I can quote you out on. But I have all those books, so I will message me after the show's over, and I'll pull them for you, and I'll let you know what we price them at. But anyway, here's the trade right here. The single issues are actually pretty expensive. Getting that first Batman is kind of hard now. It's a pretty pricey book. This is the first appearance in the Court of the Owls. These are really cool villains. And what Greg Capullo has done here with the layouts is just really phenomenal. He's one of my favorite artists of all time. He picked up from where Todd McFarlane left off in Spawn and really just honed his craft over the years. And then he brought everything to Batman and did some really cool stuff. I was honestly kind of thrown off by his artwork at first, but as I got more familiar with it, I've grown to really love what Greg Capullo has done. And he's just an all-around good dude. You run into him at a convention, he will acknowledge you. He's just a really great creator. And so is Scott Snyder, too. Both these guys, really approachable, phenomenal creators. And check it out. We got a brand spanking new copy of the first appearance, the first trade of Court of the Owls here, folks. Court of the Owls, right? All right, normally this goes for $17. We're going to do it today for $10. Call it as you see it. $10 on Batman Court of the Owls. $10. $10. 10 here, 10 there. It's all $10. Call it as you see it. I got you covered. On Batman Court of the Owls. Who likes boobies? We got Penny for Your Soul. Check that sexy cover out, folks. Woo! That's what this book's all about. And it's got a card in here, Pandora 12. This is done by Big Dog Inc., run by my man, Tom Hutchinson, who can clearly kick higher than I can, so it's all good. And there are some very, very naughty pictures in here, folks. This is awesome. Oh my God. And here's what we got going on this bad boy, all right? This has got the faux nudity in there. Nudity with the capital T. Oh, dude, there's lots of stuff here. I'm gonna have to do some research and read this book because part of making comics is reading comics. You gotta read this stuff in order to really absorb the knowledge in order to become a better comic book maker. Can I get a hallelujah? All right. Now check it out, guys. This is what I'm doing for this bad boy. I am doing $15. This looks like it is the calendar edition of the book, so there's a lot of really sexy artwork in here. Totally worth it. Just got this in. Call it as you see it. $15 on this bad boy. Actually, shit for BMW. Actually, shit for BMW. I am losing money right here because this is the truth. I am totally, yes, that's exactly why I'm doing it, because I don't want my wife catching me reading this book, because then she's going to be like, I want to read it too. And I'm going to be like, well, then I can't resell it because you don't know how to handle comics. So, anyway, anywho, this is a deal. I lose money on books like this. That's why I say I should be BMW, because it's the truth. All right. When I back this campaign, I try and put more money out there so that the creators can keep doing what they're doing. And the copies that I get back, I'll read them and then I'll put them out there. Sometimes I can open them up. Sometimes I can't. This is one of those cases where I'm going to have to, I'm hoping no one will call this, but it is going for $15. Call it as you see it. Kurt, you're not allowed to buy this. Yes, that's the Showgirls tribute. You guys remember that movie Showgirls with Elizabeth Hurley? I sure do. It was a good movie, especially in the middle. There's a really good scene there. It takes place in a pool. And I really like that pool scene. Anywho, before I get banned from Facebook, let's keep showing you guys some other comics that are a little bit more age appropriate. How about Easton Shin? Now's a perfect time to tell you about Easton Shin because it's totally age appropriate. Just kidding, it's not. It's more adult stuff. We're tearing off the clothes and saying, hey, we're adults here. We're not kids. You don't need to tell us what we can and can't read. All right? So Elizabeth Berkley, that's right, Kevin. Saved by the Bell chick. She was the one Saved by the Bell chick that you got to see naked. You know what, Kevin? You shut your mouth. Okay? All right, check this out, guys. This is Yisun Shin. This is my comic series right here. I make this book, and I'm so proud of it. I bust it out on every show because I think you guys all should read this book. I think you guys will all like this book too if you read it. If you read it, you will enjoy it. So Yisun Shin's about a Korean admiral that battled the Japanese in the 1500s. He was outnumbered 10-1, and he beat him 23 times in a row and never lost a single battle. And this is all based on a true story, and this is what I'm offering to you guys right now. If you buy all 4 comics, issues 1, 2, 3, and 4, I will sign every single book for you live on the show right now because that's the kind of honor I am. You get 4 comics for $10. That's $1 off the cover price of all 4 books. And let me tell you guys something. If we were at a convention right now and 15 minutes would have gone by, I would have sold at least 20 of these already because that's what I do. Prior to COVID, that's what I was doing. And Kevin and I are very fortunate because we decided to start Hunter Killer Collectibles a little bit before everything with COVID happened. And when we finally decided to go on live sales. Hunter Killer Collectibles became our main squeeze, which is great because now we're building out everything, and we're going to be here with you guys forever and ever. As long as we both have a heartbeat, we will be here for you guys. So, and so will East and Shin. And hopefully when conventions will come back, you guys will be able to meet in person. You can see me sell these books because I'm looking forward to getting back out there and doing it. So we got issues 1 through 4 going for $10. I sign them for you on the air right now. Call it as you see it. And if you like single issues, the beautiful thing about Eastern Shin is that there's more than just these 4 issues. There's actually 9 issues out so far. There's going to be 12 total. Eastern Shin is a trilogy of books, not unlike Star Wars. And so what we've got here is issues 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is the latest issue. Here's another cool thing about Eastern Shin. We don't mess around with the artwork. Everything's consistent from cover to cover, issue to issue. We take our time with our comics because what's really important to me is that you guys really, really enjoy the story and that you guys can really get into it and feel immersed by it. And Eastern Shin is not just a violent book, it's a sexy book too. Check out this cover right here. And what do we got going for this? If you buy all 9 single issues of Eastern Shin right now, it's $23. If you've already started with 1 through 4, this is what you're missing. It's just $13. I sign them for you right now. Excellent, Josh. I hope you enjoyed, dude. You're the man. All right. So that's Eastern Shin right here. Right here. And we also got hardcovers too. Got the first hardcover here. 5 through 9 and 13. Gotcha, Angela. Angela, I appreciate it. Hang on just a second here. I'm going to sign these for you right now. There are your books. I'm going to sign them. Yes, sir, Josh. I appreciate the fact that you bought the whole set. That really means a lot to me. And Angela, I appreciate you coming back. I'm signing them all for her right now. Angela is fantastic. I miss videos and doing it for you guys in person. But this is still wonderful, and I love being able to do it. Normally, I'd hand you these books and I'd ask you to take a picture, but so that I'd have it. So I signed these books right here for you. You got this all recorded, so you can send it to CGC and use this as your photographic evidence that and get your signature series on these books. And the reason why you're going to want to do that with Eastern Shin right now, why would you want to do that with Eastern Shin? Well, these books were published under my old imprint, Onrie and Kevin Productions, which is now defunct. It's gone, dead in the water, died in me. All right. Now I have a new publishing company, and it's called, CBCS. That's correct. CGC won't do that yet. Now I got a new company called OK Comics. And so Eastern Shin is going to be published through OK Comics in the future. And as a result of that, we're going to be doing all kinds of variants and stuff like that. So these books, they don't have they don't have numbered printings. So I would hold on to these, and I would consider getting them graded because why not? And if you have these copies just for your own reading pleasure, you got them for that too. All right, let's get back to it. Angela, thank you so much, dear. I appreciate your business. Let's keep moving here. Shit him Bob, yeah! I got Red 10 here. Another interesting creator-owned series by Tyler James. This guy is a monster on Kickstarter. Now, I'm going to read this to you because I haven't actually read the book. When the world's greatest detective is violently murdered, her corporate-backed super team and former sidekick band together to bring her killer to justice. However, the mission goes terribly wrong, and before the night is out, each of the 10 heroes will pay dearly for past transgressions. The Red 10 is a superhero reimagining of Agatha classic Whodunit, and Then There Were None. And it collects issues 0 through 5 of the Red 10. This is an interesting looking story right here. And I think it's signed as well. Look at that. So it's Agatha Christie meets comics. I think that's kind of cool with its own superhero twist. MSRP on this is $30. I'm going to do it for $25, guys. You're getting a signed graphic novel for $25. It's $5 off the cover price. Looks pretty interesting. Just hold that open so you can see some of the artwork in here. Raveling. Ravel. Call it as you see it. I got you covered. All right. Next up, we got the storybook right here. Better Ray Bill. The Ballad of Better Ray Bill. Boom. Walt Simonson's phenomenal artwork on this book and tells a great story about a great. I believe the future is in Better Ray Bill. When he shows up in Guardians of the Galaxy #3, it's going to spark him getting his own movie. He's the next Rocket Raccoon type character for Marvel. I really do. I think he's going to be even bigger than that. He's just he's like one of the only other beings that is capable of carrying Thor's hammer because of his pure soul and everything. And he's got a really great backstory, and I love this character very much. So this is the first printing of the Ballad of Better Ray Bill. This reprints some old Thor comics that lead up to his first appearance. I think this is going to be a huge, huge character for Marvel. Now, we are going to normally sell this for $20 because it's out of print now. This is the first printing. We are going to do this for you today at $10. $10 on this bad boy. You're saving 50% off of the price of this book, the cover price. $10. $10. Call it as you see it. I got you covered. Boom, right there. $10. Call it as you see it. Hey. Hey. We got Wonder Woman, the Blue Amazon right here. Wonder Woman, the Blue Amazon. I don't know what this is about. A prisoner within the palace of sin must shatter her shackles to realize her potential as the destiny of the world of tomorrow. So it looks like this is like a future story featuring Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. And what are we doing this for? $4, folks. $4 on this bad boy. Normally we do it for $5. We're going to do it for $4 today. $4. This is normally a $7 book, according to its suggested retail. You're saving $3 off the cover price. Boom, shakalaka. Call it as you see it. Boom. Excellent. Put this back here. Back here. All right, next up, I got this Catwoman bundle set right here. I got Catwoman, the Replacements, and Catwoman Crime Pays. These are two separate stories. I believe this is done from one of the, I don't know who the creative teams are. Okay, Will Pfeiffer and David Lopez when they worked on Catwoman. So these are two separate trades. And here's what I'm willing to do for this, guys. Both of these books are valued at $15. So $15 a piece. Normally, if you bought them together, it's $30. Right now, you buy one, you get the second one free. That's how simple this is. $15 for both books. Call it as you see it. You get Catwoman, the Replacements, and Catwoman Crime Pays. Or does it? Boom. Call it as you see it. Next up, I got Brian Azzarello's Joker right here. Brian Azzarello and Lee Bergimo. This is a phenomenal book right here, hardcover bound book about the Joker. It's a really great read, phenomenal read. It's brand new, brand spanking new. It has a dust jacket and everything. And normally this goes for $20. Today it's going for $10. Call it as you see it. you get the Joker for only $10. $10, call it as you see it. And boom, it goes back from whence it came. Ha ha! All right, next up, I got The Amazing Spider-Man, Kraven's Last Hunt, in this graphic novel here, which is missing its dust jacket. This is an old book, but it looks like it's the first printing of Kraven's Last Hunt. And because this book is out of print, I'm going to assume that it's going for something around $20 to $30, which is a lot. And this is one of my favorite arcs. In fact, my first comic that I ever read in my life was Web of Spider-Man number 32. I actually got it signed by J.M. DeMatteis, Rick Parker, Jim Salicrup, and Mike Zeck. All the issues. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. Anyway, we got the trade here. This is a great story overall. Again, the first comic I've read. And here's what I'm going to tell you guys about Kraven's Last Hunt. We saw the Joker last year get his own movie. So I wouldn't put it past anything to say that there is going to come a point when Marvel starts to take some of these standalone stories, because we're so familiar with these characters, and adapts them to film. Kraven's Last Hunt would make an excellent standalone movie. I bet you if they did it, it would win Oscars. I kid you not. I could read this book anytime. I could pick this up and enjoy it. So here's what I'm offering on this, guys. Normally, this is a $20 book. I am doing it today for $10. Call it as you see it. This is Spider-Man Kraven's Last Hunt. It's not even given the title of Last Hunt. It's called Fearful Symmetry, and then underscore is Kraven's Last Hunt. And this is a beat-up copy of the book, too. So this isn't about the value. It's about having the original art right here, and it's going for just $10. $10 on that, not $15. Doesn't sell. We'll put it up for $15 on our eBay store. We got a Shopify store that we got to get figured out. Kevin, if you're watching that, you and I never had a conversation about that. You idiot! You moron idiot! We have to go through that stuff so people can buy stuff from us on Shopify. Moron! Sorry, this is how we talk to each other because we're making fun of Kurt. If he's still watching, you're an idiot. Anyway, going back to everything, we got this Spider-Man graphic novel here, Ultimate Spider-Man Double. This is collecting a brilliant arc in Ultimate Spider-Man. Brian Michael Bendis, Mark Bagley. Really, really good stuff here, guys. This is what got me back into comics. I love Mark Bagley's artwork. I love what he did with what Bendis did with Spider-Man. It was a fresh breath of air for the character, and much, much needed as well. Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 3 also has the first appearance of Kraven the Hunter in here, and it's a really fun read. Normally this goes for $17.95, $18. We're going to do it for you today for $10. You're saving 50% off the cover price here, close to 50%. Let's just round it off and say it's 20. It's a flat $10. Call it as you see it. You got Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 3 right here for you guys, waiting for your house, waiting to be read, waiting to be put under that Christmas tree. All right, next up, I got Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel. She's a captain, and she's marvelous. Higher, further, and faster. More. Higher, further, faster, more. Kelly Sue DeConnick. And who is David Lopez, same guy who did that Catwoman bundle. So this is some fun stuff here, guys. $99. I will do it for you guys at $10. $10. Call it as you see it for Captain Marvel. Higher, further, faster, more. And boom. A second. All right. Let's see. Did I get everything up on the rack here? Well, for now I did. Now I'm gonna go down to our exclusives piles. If you guys are looking for collectible comics, I got some great deals for you. I have Nova #1. This is the first appearance of Nova. It's a very clean copy of the book as well. And we are going to do this for $80 today. $80, folks, for the first appearance of Nova. Fresh, clean copy of the book. I have Amazing Spider-Man #200. It's another kind of beat-up copy-ish, but it's a really great story. I love Amazing Spider-Man 200. This is where Spider-Man confronts the burglar who killed his uncle a second time, and there's a very touching story here. Again, like I said, the best Spider-Man stories are always Peter Parker stories first, and it's that Peter Parker comic that keeps people coming back. Amazing Spider-Man 200 does not fail to impress. It's a very, very good read, and it is going for $40 today, folks. $40 for Amazing Spider-Man #200. For all you Venom fans, I got Venom Lethal Protector #1 through 6. The first two are signed by Mark Bagley and David Michelinie. Issue 3 is not signed. Issue 4, which is the first appearance of Scream, is signed by both Bagley and Michelinie. #5 is also signed by Bagley and Michelinie. And #6 is not signed. So the only two issues that are not signed from this bundle are issues 3 and 6. But the key issues that you want signed are, so you got #1, which is going to be signed by both the writer and artist. #4, which is the first appearance of Scream, that's also signed. And so is #5, which is the first appearance of Riot, who was the first villain in the first Venom movie. So here's what we're doing on this. Getting these books signed, traveling with them and everything, I think brings up their value, and getting them signed by all the creators. All these signatures, if you buy this book, I will sign it with signatures as well for you guys. Not signatures, the photo proof of the signatures. Sorry, so you can send that to CBCS if you decide to get them graded. Sorry if I wasn't clear about that. So what I will, just to be clear, I will send you photos of the creators sending these books. And what we got this going for, we are going to do it for $250 for the whole set of books. Signed, the key issues are signed by both the writer and artist. $250. We just sold a set of those to ONWARD a couple weeks ago. We got to get that squared up for you, Timmy, if you're watching. Next book on the exclusive list is the first appearance of Warlock, Adam Warlock, who has not shown up yet, but he will soon, and he's a key character, created by Roy Thomas. In fact, Roy Thomas even signed this book. So the copy itself it's kind of worn, but it's still, the binding holds together. You can see over here. Here, I'll actually open it so you guys can see it. Kevin can easily press this for you, but to restore the binding, and I think that would help a little bit. The pages are off-white too, but overall this is probably like a 4 or 5 grade, but it's signed by Roy Thomas. I don't believe I have a photo proof of it, but regardless of anything, this is a piece of history signed by Mr. Roy Thomas right here. We got this bad boy going for $350. Call it as you see it. All right, let's move into some trade territory here. We got Marvel Masterworks for sale. Now, keep in mind, guys, Marvel Masterworks books are in such high demand, it's really hard for me personally to get my hands on them. So, and they sell really well at the distributor level and on the retail level. Most of the time when I go into comic shops, It's very rare that I come across any Marvel Masterworks. But I got not one, but two of them on hand for great deals. So I got this factory sealed copy of Marvel Masterworks Daredevil Volume 3. This features work by Stan Lee and Gene Colan. It is Daredevils 22 through 31. And the first annual reprinted here. Now, if you can see here, the cover price on this book is normally $50. I'm going to do this for you guys at $25. So you're saving 50% off the cover price of a Marvel Masterworks book. Call it as you see it. Next up, I got the Fantastic Four, Volume 8. And this is normally going for $50. We'll do this for you guys at $25. This collects Fantastic Four number 72 through 81, and it has the issue 6 annual. 50% off this Marvel Masterworks right here. Call it as you see it. Next up, I got a creator-owned book. This is put out by my good man, Robert Geronimo. It is a prose book. And the book is about a true master of disguise, martial artist, and linguist. Agent 87 is the world's greatest spy. With the Second World War coming to its peak, 87 goes undercover to investigate a lethal weapons project in a Japanese-occupied region in China. With the help of a French weapons expert and a greedy mercenary, 87 unravels a plot filled with death and horror, discovering she must stop a deadly train carrying the destruction of mankind and its cargo. This is kind of an interesting book right here. I like the cover art here. I bought this from my man, Robert Geronimo, at New York Comic Con. It's got a cover price of $12 on it. I will do it for you guys for $8. Call it as you see it. $8. I got you covered. $8. I got you covered. Next up, I got Superman Archives Volume 2 right here. This is normally a $40 book. I will do this for you guys at $20. This is kind of like the Marvel Masterworks. This is the DC Archives editions. These go for pretty big money. This book, however, is pretty beat up. So we're going to do it for 50% off. And it has Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster work on there. And the book itself is fine. It's really just the dust jacket that's kind of like beat up. But that's not a big deal at all. What matters is the actual contents of the book, and it's in perfect condition. So we're going to do this for $20. Call it as you see it. Is that everything? I believe that's everything. Well, I'm going to go back to Yi Sun-shin for a minute, all right? So for Yi Sun-shin, this is what we got going on. Yi Sun-shin, the graphic novel here, features a foreword by Stan Lee. It has over 50 pages of bonus content, including a director's cut, interviews with the creative team, and character profiles in the back. Hang on a second here. This book's kind of hard to crack open. So these are some of the character profiles. We got interviews with the creative team. There's Gio, our Italian artist. Look how handsome he is. There he is. Let's see where the camera is. Let's just put his face up here so you guys can see it. Look how handsome Gio is. Oh, there's my finger. Look how handsome my finger is. There's Gio. Look at that. There's Giovanni Timpano right here. He's so handsome. Look at that Italian face. All right. And we also got director's cut content right here. I never saw Gio up close before, but hey, it's just like meeting him at a real convention. All right, now check this out. If you buy the first Yi Sun-shin trade, this is normally a $25 book. I'm going to knock it down to $20. But I'll tell you what, the first person who spends $150 with us today between now and the show that I do with Kevin will get a copy of Yi Sun-shin Warrior and Defender that is signed not only by Giovanni and myself, but David Anthony Kraft, who is my co-writer on the series as well. So you would get you're going to get a really nice deal for it. So if you want to hold off and stuff, go for that. If you just want to hook it up right now, I'm knocking $5 off of the cover price of this trade. $20, it's yours. I sign up for you live on the show, live on that Kickin show, right here, right now. I got you. So that's Warrior and Defender trade. I got the Fallen Avenger trade, which is the second arc of the Yisun Shin series, collected into a hardbound book, and it is a beautifully rendered piece right here. We don't mess around. Everything from our end papers to the contents itself. This is a book that is worth putting in your collection. And like I said, if I was at conventions right now, this would be a completely different story. I'd have a big stack of these books gone halfway. I guarantee you. That's how much Yisun Shin is moving on the convention front. When we get back out there, it's going to be moving like that again too. But even on the digital front, it is still performing magnificently. As a matter of fact, Global Comics today put us up on their top 40 list of favorite comics, and we're right at number 11. So that's a good place to be. I take that as a compliment. And actually, last week, another site featured us as their number 1 pick, which is really nice. So the Fallen Avenger graphic novel also has over 50 pages of bonus material in it that kind of adds to what we contributed to the overall story. And normally, this is also going for $25. I'm going to knock it down to $20 as well. You can get both trades right now for $40 total, and I'll sign them for you live on the show. So that is Yisun Shin Volume 1 and 2. I also have Marx right here. Marx is the story of my grandfather's life. During World War II, he was a Russian Jewish soldier that battled the Nazis. It is a standalone story, meaning there are no sequels or prequels to it. And this is the deal we got going on with Marx. If you buy Marx, it's just $15. It is a standalone story. There are no sequels or prequels to it. You pick it up, I sign it for you right here, right now on the Kickin show. Last up, I got this Tales from the Crypt series that I worked on. So it comes in 3 formats. I have a single issue, which features the story I wrote in the middle with David Anthony Kraft. This is going for $10. I got the soft cover going for $15, which collects that story. And I have the hardcover going for $25. I will sign anything and everything. So call it as you see it. I will pull it for you. And I think that brings us to the end of our rack here. So what I'm going to do now is I have a short box right behind this board right here. And don't forget, guys, we got posters for sale too. So if you're a Yisun Shin fan, you're going to want to have some of these posters. I mean, check out this Jin poster. This is real sexy. Really love that. And we also got Yisun Shin and Bruce Lee. And normally I charge $15 for these prints. I will do them right now for only $10. So you're getting prints for like dirt cheap. And they're signed by me as well. Everything you buy from me comes signed as long as I work on it. As much as I'd like to sign your issues of Spider-Man, I can't. All right, anyway, now that we've gone through everything, I'm going to dig through this short box here, and I'm going to pull stuff. And whatever I pull from here is going to be worth between $1 and $2. And this is from my man Tom Redding's collection. So I'm going to just start pulling stuff out and letting you guys know prices. When you see what you like, call it as you see it. I will pull it for you. I have Amazon's Attack number 1 through 5. This is the full arc right here. Going for just $10. This is done by Will Pfeiffer and Pete Woods. So I got the whole run going for $10. It's $2 a comic. Venom Man 1 going for $2. I have Armored Hunters number 1 going for $2. This over here. Sorry, guys. I have Batman Lobo number 1 and number 2 going for $2 a pop. So that's $4 total for 1 and 2. Hang on just a second, guys. I have X-Men Civil War going for $1. I have Daredevil 31 going for $1. I have Daredevil 32 going for $1. Daredevil 33 going for $1. 34 going for $1. Dark Knights, Daredevil, Dark Knights, number 4 going for $1. And number 5 going for $1. And number 6 going for $1. We got Misty Knight on here. That's cool. And I have number 7 going for $1. I have Deathlock the Demolisher going for $2. This is number 1. And I have number 2. I think I have the whole run of this. So I will do the whole run of Deathlock the Demolisher for $14. Pull those out real quick so you guys can see that. Yeah, we got the whole run here. So all 7 comics here going for just $14. $14 for all these. Call it as you see it. I have the Death-Defying Devil going for $1. I have number 3 going for $1. I have number 4 going for $1. I have this Fell book going for $1. I have Firstborn number 2 going for 1 and 2, going for $2. 1, 2, and 3 actually. Okay, hang on a sec. Wow, I got 4. I got 4 right here. Hang on a sec. Oh, cool. I got some Godzilla too, for anybody who's interested. So this is like a San Diego Comic-Con and Wizard World Chicago variant here. So I will do all 4 of these for $2 a pop. So you're getting 0, 1, 2, and 3 for $8. Firstborn. And this was also limited to 1,000 copies. Put the whole thing at $8. Got lots of Godzilla here. Check this out, guys. All right, Godzilla Kingdom of Monsters by Eric Powell. This is going to go for $2. Number 2 going for $2. Number 3 going for $2. And number 5 going for $2. You can get all 4 of these Godzilla comics for $8. $2 a pop. Call it as you see it. I have Ilium 1 through 5. This is an image series. I'm going to do the whole set for $5. 5 comics for $5. All right, check it out. I got it. Horizon number 1 through 6, the whole run, home for $6, guys. Call it as you see it. $6 for all 6 comics. I have Justice League number 1 from Jeff Johns and Jim Lee. This is going to go for $2. I have this series here called Killing Girl. This looks pretty cool. I got Killing Girl number 1 through 5. Going for just $2 a pop. We're looking at $10 total for the whole set. $10 total for Killing Girl. And if you guys are looking for more trades, tonight Kevin and I are going to have a whole ton of trades up on our wall. New stuff from our LA haul going for super, super duper cheap. Oh, I got some good stuff here, guys. I have Logan 1 through 3 going for $6. This one looks kind of cool. The first issue is a black and white issue. It's a black and white variant, so you can really appreciate the artwork a bit more. Sorry. That's just Logan, I guess. This is Brian K. Vaughan. I will do the whole thing for just $6 for that. Full run of books here. I got Masquerade number 1 through 4. This looks like another run. I will do all 4 of these for $4. 1 through 4 for $4. We got 45 minutes on the clock, guys. If you see anything up on the rack that you want me to pull for you, just let me know and I can do it for you. If there's something you're looking for specifically, or if there's something I showed that you missed, no worries. Hit me up. I can find it again for you. That's what I'm all about. That's what Kevin and I do best. I got Moon Knight number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. This is done by Bendis and Malieve. And this is really some great stuff here, guys. We're looking at 6 comics here, and I will do them for $1 a pop. So you'd be looking at all 6 of these Moon Knights for $6. Oh, that's ugly. $6. I will do it today only, though. It's Black Friday. It's Cyber Monday. I mean, Friday and Monday was the difference. Cyber Monday. Moon Knight number 2 through 7 going for just $6. Call it as you see it. Might even be able to hunt down number 1 for you. I have the Marvel official handbook of the Marvel Universe going for $1. This is the 2004 edition with the X-Men. This is the 2005. I will do both books for $2 total. I have Silver Surfer in Thy Name, the whole arc here. This is going for $8. I'll do this for $8. 2, 4, 6, 8. And actually, I'll do it for less. I'll do it for $6. I'm going to take 2 and give each of these for $1.50 a pop. It's Cyber Monday. Silver Surfer in Thy Name. $6. I have Sorrow here. Hey. Ease up. I have Sorrow number 1 through 4. This is a full run of books here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to let you guys guess what I'm going to charge for this. That's right, $4. These are $1 books right here from my man Tom Redding's collection. 4 comics for $4. You can't beat that. That is a deal. 4 comics for $4. Call it as you see it, guys. I have Suburban Glamour, number 1 through 4. This is the whole run of books. This is also going to go for just $4. Call it as you see it. $4 for 4 comics. And don't forget our 10 for 10 deal, guys. All you got to do is call 10 comics, and 10 comics for $10, and I will pull 10 random comics from my own personal collection, guaranteed to be Marvel and DC stuff. I will pull it for you. All right, I got Super God number 5. Okay, number 1 through 5. I got the whole run here, 1 through 5. Why are these out of order? 3, 2, and this is 5, and this is 1. Okay. 5 comics, $5, guys. Call it as you see it. 5 for 5. 5 for $5, I got you covered. I got Unholy Union, Darkness and Hulk, going for $1. I got the whole run of War is Hell, going for just $5. War is Hell, this is a Marvel Max series. This is going for $5. Get the whole run for $5. I have Wormwood, The Last Battle #2, going for $1. I have X-Men One Shot, going for $1. I have Uncanny X-Men Annual, going for $1. I have Astonishing X-Men #19. This is only a $5 book. It is going for $1. I have Astonishing X-Men #20, going for $1. #20, the variant edition, going for $1. #21, going for $1. And this is #22, going for $1. Got some more X-Men stuff here, guys. Lots of X-Men here. Darkness and Hope for $1. I got you, Mike. Hang on. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. I got you, Mike. Thanks, dude. Really appreciate you. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Lots of X-Men, like I said. I have Astonishing X-Men #23 going for $1. #24 going for $1. #25 going for $1. And then I have Manifest Destiny #26 and 27, 28 and 29 and 30. I will do all of these for $1 a pop. And we want Sorrow as well. I'll pull that for you right now, sir. $4, sir. Gotcha. Where did I leave off with everything? So all those X-Men comics I showed you guys, this is $1. Check this out. You get this giant size X-Men for $1. You get this sketchbook for free. I'll even throw that in. Yeah. If anybody wants those X-Men books, all you gotta do is call it as you see it, and I'll pull those for you. And this is kind of a cool arc here. It's Spider-Man and the X-Men by Christos Gage. I got the whole run here, 1 through 4, going for just $8 today, folks. $8 for these books. That's $2 a pop. I have X-Men Die by the Sword #1 through 5. This is from Chris Claremont. Chris Claremont, can't go wrong with that. And Santa Cruz. Interesting stuff. Here's what we're going to do for it. We're going to do all these comics today for just $5. I would normally do 2 a pop for them. I'll do them for $5 right now. X-Men Die by the Sword. All 5 books for $5. $1 comics. How can you beat $1 comics? Mike clearly knows you can't. That's why he's shopping right with us right now. I got X-Men Divided We Stand #1 and 2 going for, you guessed it, $2 for both. I got X-Men Ghost Boxes. This looks interesting. Warren Ellis, Alan Davis, $2. I have X-Men Legacy in $1, $2.19. X-Men Legacy. X-Men Manifest Destiny, the whole run. We got any serious buyers in the house right now? I will do this whole thing for $5. Normally this is going to be a $10 run all day long for these single issues right here. I will do them right now for only $5. Call it as you see it. This is all from Tom Redding's collection over here. He's got some long boxes that I'll pull in just a second here, because we're almost through our first long box. I have X-Men Original Sin #1 going for $1, and then I have this book right here going for $1. All right, that looks like that's one short box. Let me just put this back, and then I'm going to pull out another long box, short box, I should say, and it will have more of Tom's stuff in there, and I will show it all off to you guys. All right. Something's going to fall over in a minute. Anything you guys want to see up on the rack, you guys just let me know. And again, just remember, we got Easton Shin t-shirts for sale as well. Oops. Let's hope I don't... This is going for just $15 for Easton Shin shirt. We got them in all sizes from small to 5XL. And just give me a moment here while I clear out this long box here. Just take a look at the rack. And if you guys see anything up there you like, or if you guys are looking for something else in particular, you just let me know and I can pull it for you. One of my favorite pulls for the rack today is Easton Shin, because it's my comic series and I worked on it. No bias there. But no, joking aside, one of my favorite picks for today was definitely the Survivor Our Own story. I think Alex Teplish is a fantastic creator, and you guys should really check out his book. That first graphic novel, if you guys can't see it or you want me to pull it out for you, is going for only $20, and it comes signed by Mr. Teplish himself. Now let's pull out the second box over here. Box number 2. Mr. Redding stuff here. Hey. Look at all these comics, guys. We got lots of comics here. Oh, look at all this. Hey. Must crush capitalism with short boxes of comic books. Can I pull off a mean Russian accent, or can I pull off a mean Russian accent? Okay, let's get back to it. Now, again, these are all dollar comics. Let me just set this poster thing right here. Let me know if you guys can actually see that sign, by the way. I put it up last year for being at shows, and I had a different application for it at conventions, but now I just want to make sure people can see it. Okay. I have all new official handbook of the Marvel Universe going for $1. I have Back to Brooklyn 1 through 5 going for just $5 today. You can see the sign. Thanks for letting me know, Mike. I appreciate it. So Back to Brooklyn #1 through 5 going for $5. I have the Batman Dr. Savage special. This is going to go for $2. Black Panther #18 going for $2. Berlin #18. This is going for just $1. I have the Cleaners 1 through 4. This is a pretty cool series. We're going to do this for just $4 today. It's a horror series. It's pretty wicked. $4, you can't go wrong with that. $4 for the Cleaners. We're cleaning house here, folks. I got the core going for $1.99. I have the Cross 2013 annual. This is going to go for $2. Mike, let me know if you're interested in that. I have Day Tripper. This is a pretty cool series. I have all 10 issues of this. And normally I would sell these a whole single issue bundle set for $20 all day long. I will do it today for only $10 for the whole set. $10 for Day Tripper 1 through 10. We got 30 minutes left on the clock, folks. If there's something you're looking for, let me know and I can pull it from the long boxes. That's what we do best on the Kickin Show. And thank you all so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate your business so much. All right. I got Dr. Horrible number 1. This is going for $1. I have Dr. Sleepless going for $1. This is from Avatar Press. I have The Exterminators going for $2. Fantastic Four, $5.39, going for $1. Fantastic Five, 1 through 5. This is a full run of comics here, guys. Going for just $5 for the whole run of books. Fantastic Five for $5. That's a fantastic deal. I have The Ghoul by Stephen Niles and Bernie Wrightson, going for $2. I have issues 1, 2, 3, $6 total for those books. I have Green Arrow versus Black Canary, number 25 and 26. I will do these for $2. Guardians of the Galaxy number 1. I will do this for $2. I have Hawkeye, Ultimate Comics Hawkeye. Let's see how many issues of this there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 issues, $4. Whoa, $4 for 4 comics. I have House of M Civil War. $2 for both these books here. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, I have House of Civil War going for $1. That's number 3, 4. I think that was a whole run of books. Yes, I have that whole run of books. If you're interested, guys, this is going the whole run of House of M Civil War for $5. I have Joe the Barbarian 1 through 8. Going for, you guessed it, $8. You get a whole run of books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8 for 8 comics. Joe the Barbarian, you get a full run of comics for $8. You can't beat that. I have Jumper number 1 going for $1. Katana and Shazam going for $1. Kill All Parents going for $1. Lazarus number 1 through 3 going for $3. I have Madman number 1 through 3 going for $6. Oh, actually, I have the 4th issue of Madman 2 and the 5th one. Tell you what, guys, I got the first 5 issues of Madman, from Atomic Comics. Sorry, going for just $5. Surprised these haven't sold yet. I thought a lot of people were really into Madman. Has anybody actually read this? Do you have any experience on this comic? What your thoughts were on it? I've always been curious to read it. A lot of people say this is really good stuff. So that's Madman number 1 through 5. Going for just $5. I have 2 copies of March to Ultimatum. Each one going for $1. I have Matador number 1 through 6. This is going to go for $6. Great reader copied books here from Wildstorm. Got Brian Stelfreeze on art. Can't go wrong with this. 6 comics for $6. Call it as you see it. Next up, I got Metal Men number 1 through 8. Would normally sell these at $2 a pop. This would be $16 total for the whole thing. We're going to do 8 comics for $8 today, and today only because it's Cyber Monday. 8 comics for $8. Mike, I appreciate you hanging out here with me, brother. You are my man, dude. Thank you. I got Monster Pile Up number 1 going for $1. Let's pull out the next batch of books we got here. I have 2 copies of Moon Knight Saga, each one going for $1. $1. I have Narcopolis. 1 through 4 going for $4. 1 through 4 going for $4. And guys, just making sure these piles here don't topple on top of each other. That can happen sometimes with these comics. Okay, I got New York 5, number 1 through 4 going for $4. New Universal 1959, it's a Marvel book, going for $1. Oh, looks like there's a ton of these. Okay, so looks like these are all one-shots. So there's $1. This one's going for $1. This one's going for $1. And this one's going for $1. I have Nightwing and Captain Boomerang going for $1. I have Parallax going for $1. Now, this is interesting. This arc right here, Pigeons from Hell, 1 through 4. I saw these books going for big money on eBay. Well, more than what I was expecting them to go for. These are normally going for about $18. Right now, I'm doing them for $8. $2 a pop, you get Pigeons from Hell. So since this is a Property Howard license, I think this is some pretty popular stuff. $8 for all 4 of Pigeons from Hell from Dark Horse. Get the whole run of books. I have Polly and the Pirates going for $1. Project Superpowers going for $1. I have Red Herring number 1 through 6 going for $6 for the whole set. So that's $1 a book for Red Herring, the full run. I have Red Team number 2 through 7. That's 6 comics going for $6, guys. 6 for 6. I have Red Wing number 1 through 4 going for $8. It's $2 a pop. This is like sci-fi action-y here. Jonathan Hickman going for $8. I have the Rinse number 1 through 4 going for $4. Gary Phillips and Mark Laming. I have Robin 182 going for $1. Number 183 going for $1. I have Science Dog number 1 and 2 going for $4 together. I have S going for $2. Got 20 minutes left, folks. If you're just tuning in right now, let me know what you want to see, and I will pull it down for you. It is never a problem. That is what we are here to do. All right. Still got another long box I can go through, so we got plenty of time here. I got the Green Llama and Black Terror number 1, the Death-Defying Devil and the Flame. This looks like a Dynamite team-up book. Masquerade and Samson. And I will do all 3 of these books together for $5. Call it as you see it. I have S 4, 5, 6, 7 special edition in 1/2. So I got all these S books here. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. What is this? Okay. This also goes into that pile of the team up, the Dynamite team ups. So those are going for $2 a pop, I believe I said. But if you guys want both these books, I will do them for, you know what the heck with it. I'll do all these books for $1. The American and the Scarab and the Arrow and the Target. It's an interesting name for superhero, the Target. Okay, so this is this S right here. I will do this at $4 for 4, 7 special edition in 1/2. This is $4 total for these books. Scourge of the Gods. This is a Marvel Max series, mature content. So what we'll do is we're going to do $6 total on 6 comics. Scourge of the Gods, The Fall, and Scourge of the Gods, Mortuary Pasolante. I don't know what I just read there, but it's right here. 6 comics for $6. Scourge of the Gods, The Fall, and whatever that other one was called. Got a couple issues of Sea Guy right here. 1, 2, and 3. Going for just $6. Silent War 1 through 6 is going for just $6, guys. I have no idea what this is about, but it's done by David Hine and Fraser Irving, 2 outstanding creators. 6 comics for $6. And it comes with this season 1 guide thing for free too. which is like another Marvel reboot of stuff. I got Speak of the Devil 1 through 6 going for $6. Call it as you see it. 6 for 6. I have Special Forces 1 through 4 going for $4. All 4 of these for $4. Spider-Man Saga going for just $1. Jimmy Palmiotti and Justin Gray's The Tattered Man going for $2. The Terror Inc. Apocalypse Sun. I will do these for $8 total, so that's $2 a pop for that whole run of books. 1 through 4, going for $8. Got some crazy deals going on, guys. Tom does not know that I'm offering such low money for his comics right now. We got Thunder and Martian Manhunter team up going for $1. Thunderbolts number 141 and 42 going for $1 a pop. Getting together, it's $2. Number 143 as well. It's another $1. I have Transhuman number 1 through 4 going for $4. Call it as you see it. 13 minutes left to go, folks. I got True Believers 1 through 5 going for $5. Call it as you see it. Is that it? Looks like that's it. We went through another long box. Look at that. You guys. All right, give me a second here. Let me just clear this one out. We'll go through the last long box. And then I got one more book up on the rack here that I did not tell you guys about. And I got a great deal on it. And just hang tight here. I'm going to put this away. So make sure that everything gets put away nice and deep, back. And for everybody who shopped with us today, thank you so much. Chris Mason, I appreciate you. Mr. Mike, I always appreciate you. You're like my regular. If I had a comic shop, you'd be hanging out with me all day. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. And Mr. Hines, I'm looking forward to us having our show later on this evening. Folks, mark it down. Tonight, things are going to get wild. We're going to have trades going for all new trades, stuff we have not presented to you guys before because we did not have it in stock. Now we got it in stock. And you guys can come join us this evening at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. And Kevin and I got a show for you guys tonight. A couple other stuff we got here. This is all going back to Challengers tomorrow. I have Amazing Spider-Man number 35. We will do this for $3. I have Spider-Verse number 3 of 6. This is going to go for $3. Alien Spider-Man Symbiote Reality. This is going to go for $4. Venom Island Part 1. This is Venom number 21. This is going for $3. I got 2 copies of it. Each one's going for $3. I have this number 20, Absolute Carnage. This is kind of cool. This is going for $3. I have 2 copies of it. And then I have Venom 2099 number 1. This is normally a $5 book. I will do it for you guys for $1 off the cover price. I have 5 copies of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just call it as you see it. I got it. And this is the last time you guys are going to see this on the show because this is going back to Challengers. This is part of their overstock, and I'm going to bring it back to them. All right. I have Ultimate Saga going for $1. I got Ultimate Comics, the Ultimates, 1 through 18. Each one of these is normally going for $2 a pop. I do them for $36 for the whole bundle. I will do it for $18, or you can pick out any issue you want. Just call it as you see it. I have 1 through 18. 10 minutes left to go, folks. Just 10 minutes. Remember to tune into our show tonight. It is at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Look at that. All these dollar comics right here. How can we pass up on these great deals? I don't know. $1 comics. Boom. I got Ultimate X4. So this is Ultimate X-Men and Fantastic Four number 1 and 2 going for $2 a pop. That would be $4 total. Call it as you see it. Next up, I have Ultimate Comics X-Men. I have the first 18 issues of that as well. And guess what? They're all going for $1 a pop. So this is issue 1 going for $1. This is issue 2 going for $1. This is issue 3, 4, 5, all $1 comics, guys. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all $1 comics. Call it as you see it. $1 comics. $1 comics. The whole run for $18. $10 minutes left to go, folks, and that's it. This is the last stack of books I got here, and then I'm going to tell you guys about one book that I missed up on the rack, and then we are done for this afternoon, but we will be back this evening at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Origins, number 1 through 5. This is the whole run here, going for $5. 5 comics for $5. I have some fun What If comics here. What If Astonishing X-Men? I'm going for $1. What If Daredevil versus Elektra? Going for $1. What If Spider-Man House of M? Going for $1. This is your chance to call it, guys. These books will not be sold for $1 after today. This is just a Cyber Monday deal. What If World War Hulk? Going for $1. What If Secret Invasion? Going for $1. Wonder Woman and Grace? Going for $1. I have Wisdom number 1 through 6, going for $6. $6 on all those books. I have X-Men Emperor Vulcan, 1 through 5, going for, you guessed it, $5. $5 on all 5 of these comics. I have X-Men Legacy. See how many comics we got here. Looks like the full run. 3, 6, 8 comics going for $8. Yeah, Wonder Woman Grace, I can do that for $1, Mike. You got it. Boom, I pulled it for you. $1. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Look at that $1 pull. We got 5 minutes left, guys. Take advantage. This is the last opportunity until this evening. After that, these books get shuffled around. We're going to be offering deals for the next 4 weeks because we're having a blowout, and then we're going to stock up and get more comics to you guys. That's what we're going to work on in January. We got X-Men Magneto Testament going for $1. This Second Coming stuff here. Anybody who buys X-Men stuff, you get these comics free from this pile only. Let's see, I got Young X-Men number 1 through 10. I have the first 10 issues of Young X-Men. Yeah, right? For a day lore, it's easy to find out. I agree with you. I love your philosophy. Young X-Men number 1 through 10, guys. This is going to go for $10, guys. We got 5 minutes left on the clock. This is your last chance to get these comics for $1 a pop. $1 a pop. You get all 10 of these comics for $1 a pop. 10 for 10. Oh, we even got 11 and 12. You can get 12 comics for $12. Look at that. And finally, I got Zero Killer number 1 and 2. I will do these for $4 total. So that's 2 and 2, $4 total. You get both books. And that is it from our long box digging. I'm going to just run through some of the other stuff we offered you guys real quick since we still have some time left on the clock here. And in case you're just tuning in, I want to make sure you guys have an opportunity to call it as you see it. If there's something on here that you want to pick up, now's the time to buy it. And I'm going to make sure you guys can see everything. If you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to reach me after the show hour is over, because I'm around. And my job is to sell you guys comics. I moved my office over so that I could be closer to you guys and have easier access to all of our collection. And Kevin and I just received huge packages of books, and we'll be on later tonight, and we'll tell you all about them. All right, so last thing that I forgot to tell you about on the rack was Joker Killing Smile. And I got the whole run here of issues. This is part of DC's Black Label, so I got issues 1, 2, and 3 here. Going for $15. You'd be saving $1 off the cover price of all 3 books. This features some really, really kick-ass artwork inside. And it is a very psychologically twisted Joker story. You can't go wrong with it. All 3 of these books for $15. Got 3 minutes left on the clock here, folks. And let's not forget that we still have these 2 Marvel Masterworks in place. And what are we doing on these? That's right. We're taking 50% off the cover price of these books. So normally these are going for $50. They're going for $25. Boom. What else did I offer today? I think it's something that I think should be picked up. I still think this Survivor Room story is a real good deal. I'm going to be pushing this. I'll tell you guys, it's a good read, and it's signed, and you're saving $5 on the cover price. $20. Might hang on to it. Who knows? I also have a book that wants to be a part of your collection so badly it refuses to be put back up on the rack. Only on the Kickin show. And I'm going to cycle this. I don't know when I'm going to pull this one back out, but I'm doing this for $80. This is the first appearance of Nova. I actually think this is going to be worth way more. This is a character that has not appeared in any Marvel movies yet, so we have yet to see him. All right, folks, that's it. We had a great, great show this afternoon. I will be back in just a few short hours, and we will get back to it. I will have brand new books. I have to sort through everything we got from our LA pull, so I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much. If there's something you're looking for specifically, don't hesitate to message me. I will see you guys in just a little bit, and until that time comes, onward to victory.